Hey, so just some moments ago back there, I overheard my friends talking about shooting stars. They were talking about making wishes when you see a shooting star streaking across the night sky, and it got me thinking. I thought, why don't I do some myth busting today? So let's become myth busters for a moment. What is a shooting star? Well, shooting stars are those streaks of light that zoom across the night sky and quickly disappear before you fully realize it. Well, I believe that you must have seen one at some point in time. And now, some people say that shooting stars are falling stars, stars falling from the heaven. And some call them wishing stars. They believe that when you make a wish while it's still visible, your wish comes true. Though I've tried and it never works, sadly. Maybe it works for some, but it never worked for me. Some traditions believe that shooting stars were bad omen. They believed that a shooting star was a sign of a looming death, like someone would die soon or something worse would happen to you. Come on, let's be realistic here. Those streaks of light are not falling stars, neither are they divine sort of entities that grant wishes. No, let me explain it like this. My dad is a civil engineer, and on several occasions I've worked with him as an helper, of course. Yeah, I can mix concrete and mortar. Yeah, I know all the mixing proportions and those days. Well, now, there is something that always happened. After the building is done, there used to be these remains, chunks of dried cement, broken bricks, and a lot of debris lying around. Well, the same thing happened when our solar system was built by the laws of physics, of course. Well, after our sun and its planets formed, there were leftovers, bits and pieces that didn't make it. Some were small and we call them meteoroids, and others were slightly bigger, we call them asteroids. Others were even bigger and we call them comets. And there were even bigger ones, we call them dwarf planets. Well, they almost made it to being planets, but fate. Well, these leftovers are still out there. A lot of them. Millions and millions of them hanging around in space. I wonder what they're doing. They are just rocks after all, so who cares? Well, once in a while these chunks of rocks comes around within our vicinity, and once it gets close enough, Earth's gravity captures it. They are accelerated to very high velocities. Here I'm talking tens of kilometers per second. Just imagine that. Something moving at more than 10 kilometers per second. 10 kilometers per second. That's so fast. Now, moving at these really incredible speeds, these chunks of rocks plunge into our atmosphere. Then they slam with the air molecules up there, and something happens. With these high speeds and zooming into our dense atmosphere, the rocks experience a lot of friction, and as a result, a lot of heat is generated, so much that the rock quickly burns off within seconds or even fractions of a second. It is that short moment of intense burning that we always see as the streak of light zooming across the night sky, and some people call them shooting stars, some call them bad omen. So it's not a falling star, it's just a rock, a leftover of our solar system being obliterated in our atmosphere within a fraction of a second. But on second thought, it's kind of fun though to, make wishes and have crazy imaginations that they are ghosts and all those crazy stories. I love them. Bye.